The internet is filled with opportunities to make money, and every day more opportunities float in. There was a time when simply buying automation software let you catch your share, but as more people use the same programs, those methods dry up, and that money disappears. How will you reach your customers now? That's where the secrets of UBot Studio will help. While the rest of the competition is fighting over just a few dollars, UBot Studio finds money where no one else looks. With UBot Studio, you aren't limited to someone else's ideas. You can promote your products anywhere and any way with a simple drag and drop interface that makes finding new customers a snap. Just take what's already working for you and use UBot Studio to build powerful bots that work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Not sure what to automate? UBot Studio's forum has thousands of customers working together. Our resources will spark your imagination and kick your marketing into automation overdrive. Your good ideas become great ideas when you use UBot Studio's simple features to power them. But don't let the easy interface fool you. UBot Studio is the most powerful marketing software available. With professional features like image recognition and multi-threading, you can unleash whole armies of bots on pages that no other software can. And best of all, just click compile and turn your ideas into standalone software. Then sell them yourself or in our store for maximum profit. How will UBot Studio automate your ideas? Follow the arrow to the download. Do it today though, before your competition catches up. I just got this message from one of our customers who was finally able to create more time for himself through automation. Check it out.
Hello, I wanted to take a moment to thank Seth and UBot Studio for perhaps creating the most powerful software development package on the internet market today. You know, it's interesting, I've been doing internet marketing for some time, and there's a lot of tasks that I have to do that are mundane, kind of time consuming, repetitive, and I've outsourced quite a bit of that, but even in the outsourcing area, you still have to contact people, make sure they understand what your processes and procedures are, get them the right information, then they'll actually go and create the product for you. And once that's done, you still have to test it and go back and forth. I was actually kind of searching because I have a lot of automated tasks I need to take care of. And this is for search engine optimization, search engine marketing, and a lot of other automated tasks that most of my clients need me to do for them. I basically charge them a monthly fee. They pay me very well, and I take care of all their internet marketing needs. And so when I was searching out, I came across UBot Studio, took a look at it, and I'll have to be honest, at first I was a bit hesitant because I'm not a programmer by nature. I understand technology. I understand that if I want one or two or three things to work, I can put them together and basically get a solution working. However, I'm nowhere near a person that can code anything at all. In fact, if I tried to code, I may be able to get the thing to pop up and say, JavaScript hello, and that's probably going to be the extent of it. But when I found UBot Studio, I was pretty much blown away because what the promise of UBot Studio was to me is that they have a platform, a package where you're basically pointing and clicking to creating what you want. And of course, I was a little taken back and a little hesitant at first because I looked at everything they offered and I thought, wow, if they're offering this much and this one package for this small price, it's either A, really complicated, or B, it probably doesn't work at all. So after some time and consideration, I kept going back to their pages and looking at it, and I thought, you know what? Why not? Let me make the leap. Let me try this out and see really if it is what it's all cracked up to be. And I can tell you this much, I'm extremely glad I did. You see, for most of us that are, whether you're in internet marketing or you're in website design or maybe you're doing some programming, we're always getting hammered with emails from other people saying, hey, you need to be able to maybe do auto blogging or be able to generate traffic for a customer. Or you need to be able to do spin articles and all these different things. And every one of these programs is a program that has a cost to it, whether it's $49, whether it's $99. And every week we're constantly getting emailed with these. Now, if you've been doing internet marketing for a while, or just new in getting into it, what you'll find out is most clients need a different range of solutions. So it's not really going to be one product that solves everything. So if you were to actually buy everything you need for your toolkit to do internet marketing and to really generate a good living, you're going to spend quite a bit of money because you're going to be buying all these products at basically a retail price. What I found with UBot Studio is basically UBot Studio is the mothership of the development. And so basically they take actually the development word out of it to where it's point, click, drag and drop. So instead of having to go out and maybe if I want to auto traffic generation software, or if I want to auto blogging software, or if I wanted some SEO optimization software, I can go to all these different companies and buy those, but not anymore. Now with UBot Studio, I basically take it, figure out exactly what I want, put my little game plan together, like you can see back here on my whiteboard. It's basically what's the flow for the marketing aspect that I'm going to do next. Open up UBot Studio, drag and drop each little piece that I want. I mean, it's basically point and click. It's so simple. Grab, drop, all the way down. Once I have that thing run a little test, it runs, hit save, compile, and it's done. And the great thing about it is once you compile it, and again, I don't even know what I'm talking about, honestly, as far as compiling. I mean, I know it's code, and you put code into a thing, and then something magical happens, and boom, you've got this piece of software. All I know is I click a button that says compile, it does that for me, and then in a couple seconds, poof, it spits out the little program. And that little program runs over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, I can run it on my computer, I can run it on other people's computers, and the really cool thing is you can also sell these. So you can create these and sell them. So basically, this UBot Studio is giving me two different streams of income. The first one is I can automate tasks for all of my internet marketing clients. And then number two, when I find that there's a big need for one particular area, say someone needs one particular piece done because they found in internet marketing, you have to do X, Y, and Z repetitively, I can actually create this in UBot, and then I can turn around and sell the program. So I'm actually basically, I have the, I guess how would you say it, I have the grand luxor of being a programmer without any clue on how to actually program. Again, it's so simple. It's the greatest thing ever. You simply drag and drop all the little pieces that you want to happen. Presto, it happens. So again, I wanted to say thank you for Seth. I kind of wish I would have jumped on it a little bit earlier. I told Seth, I said, hey, I kind of looked at your website for a couple of months and I really didn't purchase it because every time I looked at it, again, I was just so enamored with all the features and functionality that it could do. And that 3 months, I probably lost some time, lost some money. And if I would have jumped in sooner rather than later, I would have, number one, learned it much faster. And number two, had all these automation processes in place. And again, it's so simple. It's so easy. I think everyone should get it because at the end of the day, how many of these other people's programs do we want to buy? Sure, it's great, but if we can make our own and it takes 15 minutes, which is basically the time it takes you to pull out your credit card and go buy someone else's program, you could have your own. In fact, they probably ought to change the name from UBot Studio to UBot Factory because that's what you've got. You've got an actual factory that just spits these little programs out. Again, if you're looking for basically the best automation software out there to either A, maybe you're spending too much time on the computer, you want to set these automated tasks up and go enjoy life, that's fine. Or maybe you want to set these tasks up so you can pick up the phone and talk to more clients and generate more money. You have that flexibility. And also the two streams of income. A, you've got something that you can sell to other people by creating your own products. Or B, be able to have more time to create more automated tasks that run automatically so you can collect a check and get paid from your customers. At the same time, you're fulfilling and providing them a great product and service. Once again, I just want to thank UBot Studio for creating this package, and I look forward to a great long-term successful relationship with you guys. Take care.
Have you ever enjoyed one of those days where everything just seemed to work out perfectly? You wake up and the coffee's just finished brewing and it tastes wonderful. You open your PayPal account and those extra payments came a day early. You slide into your car and the radio is playing your favorite song. You seem to be hitting green lights all the way through to your destination. The roads are clear and the drive is smooth. You can smell the ocean as you drive towards the beach. And when you sit down on the sand and take out your notebook, you realize you have nothing to worry about today. You look towards the water. It's beautiful. Suddenly, a brilliant idea enters your mind, one that you know is going to make you a lot of money. It's a simple idea, but a great one nonetheless. You carefully write down this brilliant idea. Later, you'll spend just a few hours setting it up, and then you'll press a button. And with that simple press of a button, your idea unfolds automatically. The whole day is effortless.
So what's the secret? I'll give you a hint. It's not about being rich. In fact, it's much easier than that. Hi, I'm Seth Turin. Did you expect to see a salesman up here pitching some get-rich-quick scheme? That's not what this is. Lots of people make money with UBot Studio, but I can honestly tell you that I have no idea whether or not you're going to get rich using it. What it will give you is more valuable than money. Yeah, that's right, there is something more valuable than money, and it's also easier to get. It's your freedom. Because free time will let you do whatever you want. It's the ultimate wealth, and you will get that with UBot Studio. If you want to step away from your work while it's being done in the background, if you want to capture that effortless day every day, I'm inviting you to listen close to some confidential information about making it happen. You're going to learn how you can slide your business ahead of 99% of the competition in just 3 simple steps, and how you can do it by walking away from your computer. What would you do if you didn't have to work? Really, imagine waking up and just pressing a few buttons to keep your business going. How would that feel? Would you spend more time with your spouse or with your kids? Would you go on vacation, or would you read more? Or would you just enjoy the morning without rushing to be somewhere? Experts all over the world are using automation software like UBot Studio to make this a reality. Maybe you've heard of the best-selling book, The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss. It's one of many, many books that explain that if you want to have more time, enjoy your life, escape your 9-to-5 job, and of course make more money, you need automation. There are people all over the world who have set their businesses on income autopilot, and now they just work a few hours a week. My favorite is one of this lawyer who, after years of the 9-to-5 rat race, finally decided to break away. Now he spends his days just relaxing on a tropical island. When his friends from the States come to visit him, they pay him to learn how to parasail. I wish I could live like this, they say. You can, he tells them. And so can you. What keeps you from doing it? It's called the big lie. The big lie is the idea that you have to sacrifice the best years of your life working, slaving, and saving so that one day you can finally retire after you're too old to really enjoy it. Now, it's true that somebody has to work. But in the 21st century, it doesn't have to be you. You've got 10,000 days left in your life, roughly speaking. Every day that you spend working to make money, you're selling a chunk of your life to the highest bidder. How much are those precious moments of your life worth to you? You can spend them banging your head against the desk, or you could spend just a few hours learning how to automate your tasks and start living those days before it's too late. As you realize that your free time is more valuable than money, you'll realize how much those 10,000 days are really worth. Automation is the key to getting those days back. Software like ours is recommended by business gurus. It's suggested by marketers like Frank Kern, possibly the most effective internet salesman of all time. The idea is catching like wildfire. They've built tools that manage their SEO, their blog creation, their social media, and even larger tasks, marketing, domain research. All of these are possible in UBot Studio. You're already taking the first step by watching this video. You've already taken the first step to joining the amazing community of successful people that I am thrilled to be a part of. When I had the idea for UBot Studio, I hadn't read any business books, and I hadn't been to any marketing seminars, and I didn't know how much time I was going to save people. I just knew that things should be easier. I used to hire a programmer to build software every time I needed it. Well, that's like running an entire video production studio every time that you want to upload something to YouTube. And here's what would happen. When I had a good idea to make money online, it would spread and other people would use it. And before too long, too many people would cause it to stop working. To make real money online, to make lasting wealth, you need to implement your ideas with lightning speed. And to do that, you need automation. Now, I'm not a trained programmer. I never went to college and I don't claim to be an expert. I just stumbled over a simple secret. See, maybe I'm crazy, but since I was a teenager toiling away first for one boss and then the next, I heard this little voice in my head telling me that things shouldn't be as difficult as they are. This voice was telling me that I don't have to be the one sitting behind the desk. It was telling me that the big lie was false. My whole life I had to work incredibly hard at jobs I couldn't stand. When I finally found internet marketing, I thought it would be different. But even after I started really making money online, I had to work my ass off. Yeah, I was bringing in $20,000 each month. but it took 5 computers, a virtual server, and a team of people because we didn't have anything like UBot Studio. So here's a tip I'll give you. I was stupid then. I could have been making so much more. But because I didn't have automation, I wasn't able to work fast enough, and those big checks, they stopped coming. Before long, I was right back to where I started. I thought that was the end, but I wanted to give internet marketing one more shot before I walked away defeated. So I finally listened to that little voice in the back of my head. I used the last $500 that I had to complete the first version of UBot Studio. Here's how my ideal software would work, I thought. I like building programs, but I'm more of an idea guy. I want to be able to press a few buttons, connect a few lines, type a few words, and click run, and have something really cool come out that moves me closer to my dreams. I want to be able to take all the tedious chores that suck up my time each day and have a robot do them for me so that I can live more effortless days. I believe that automation might just be the key. After all, it was responsible for the economic explosion of the industrial age. And automation technology sparked the incredible advances of the 20th century. And now, in the information age, I thought I should use it to make my computer work for me. And I couldn't believe it. The idea actually worked. And not only did it work for me, it worked for other people too. I truly didn't ever expect the software to get beyond my computer. I just stumbled onto it. The first one, and then another, and then more people tried it. They actually offered to pay me for it before it was even done. How could I refuse that? People begged me to sell it because they saw that it could free them from their work and help them live their lives. I thought that my customers would just be people who were already internet marketers, but it turns out almost anyone can copy my success through automation. People who have never even heard of SEO or PPC or Twitter are lining up to automate their online lives. This is a ninja tool that's simple to use and can take your business from zero to wherever you want it to go, while you sit back and enjoy life. UBot Studio isn't some lame software that was produced in a cubicle somewhere. I actually built the first version of it while my friend Emil was letting me sleep on his couch. Since then, it's grown into a business because it's a program that anyone can use, built around the theory of advanced automation. No matter what you're doing online, there's a more effortless, more effective, more profitable way with automation. You've seen those people who never sleep, pulling in thousands of dollars a day? But imagine how much more it would be if they automated even half of it. They could be working smarter, but instead, they're working harder. You don't have to be like them. You don't have to fall for the big lie. I built UBot Studio for me, building an entire business around it, but I continue to improve it for you, because I know that you hear that voice too. Every idea that you have that you don't automate is one that someone else will, and it's one more opportunity lost. Another hour, another day, another week, lost to the big lie. So what can you automate in UBot Studio? Any task you do online. Now, I'm not saying that UBot Studio is a magic bullet. It is the only marketing automation software designed to make you money. With our drag and drop interface, it's the easiest time-saving solution out there. Just take what's already working for you and quickly build your own automated solutions. And then just turn them on to maximize your productivity. You can even compile them into software that anyone can use. But it isn't for everybody. Yes, it works. It's documented that it works. Just watch a few short videos, learn some simple commands, and imagine yourself pressing play and walking away from your desk. If you can't do that, then it's probably not for you. Some people need a task list. They need the structure that comes with a 9-to-5 job and a boss that pushes them to get work done. If you're not willing to break away from that and live the life you want, then don't bother.
Hey Seth, I wanted to send you that message that you asked me to send, but before I did that, I wanted to give you a quick introduction to my new place, since you haven't seen it yet, and since it's thanks to you and automation that I get to work from here. So if you give me just a second, I'll walk you around and show you all the cool stuff. I've got this nice little kitchen with all this stainless steel appliances, all these professional grade things that I really like to cook with. For those of you who like to cook, you know, this is the kind of place you want to do it. Bosch dishwasher, you can't even hear that thing when it runs, which is amazing. And this is my office area there. I do a little bit of work from that desk, although I do most of it from the living room. And here we've got, check this out, this brand new washer and dryer made in Sweden by this company I've never heard of. Really nice stuff. You can't even hear it when it runs. In here, I'll show you this area that I tend to do my work from, because it's right across from the TV there. Very nice. And here's the little bathroom. You've got, oh, check this out. All these 100-year-old light fixtures are really cool, and they're all on dimmers, so you can kind of set the mood. Really nice. I don't know what mood you'd want to set in the bathroom, but you can do it in all the rooms, even this little hallway. So, oh, look at these floors. These are 100-year-old floors. These are 100-year-old windows. All the trim is original. All these windows have plantation shutters. This place has just a lot of character. There's a funny story, actually. It was inhabited by Hugh Beaumont many, many years ago, if you know who that is. So this is a very cool place, a place I'm really happy to live in and work from, and I just want to thank you for that. So now that I've done that, I'll give everybody else a quick update about Seth and about automation from my perspective. I've admired Seth for a long time because he's someone that kind of knows how to work smarter, not harder. And let me tell you what I mean by that. I got hired a couple years ago as a temp at a big corporation that's the second largest in its industry. And I was basically hired to push buttons and put numbers into a spreadsheet. I don't have a marketing degree, I don't have a business degree, so a temp job was something pretty good for me in this economy. Well, with tips and tricks that I learned from Seth, I was able to cut my 8-hour workdays basically into 4-hour workdays. And in about 3 months, I had blown my bosses away. And they gave me a full-time job. And not only did they give me a full-time job, but they hired me with the express permission that I could take off 6 weeks in the summer, which is very rare and very cool, because I basically automated so much of my job that 6 weeks wouldn't be a big deal. Within a year, I had moved up to the ranks of coordinator of national accounts. My job went from typing numbers into a spreadsheet to ensuring that companies like Pepsi and Frito-Lay and Coca-Cola did business with us. Because every job I got, I just automated it until they moved me up to a new one. And it's all thanks to automation that I kept moving up, but I was still working for one of those big companies in one of those cubicles. You know, I had a nice desk, but I kind of hated it. And I put on those khaki pants every day and, you know, punched my little punch card, and I just felt a piece of me die each time I did it. And I always admired Seth because he never fell into that trap. You know, he put all of his ideas on autopilot and built a whole business around it. So, in a weird coincidence, one day, Seth called me and he said, I know you like automation and you're good at it. And I need somebody with your skills at UBot Studio. I want you to come work with me. Now, that was a message I was prepared to hear because that day I had literally just left the house of a friend of mine who was very ill. This is someone who had worked hard his whole life for a company, or a couple of companies actually, that often screwed him. He would work, you know, as many hours a day as they would let him, and put in just all the energy that he had. For 20 or 30 years he did this, and they screwed him out of retirement, they screwed him out of benefits, they screwed him out of a job in some cases. And he kept working for those people because he was just a good, hard worker. And Seth called and said, do you want to come work for UBot Studio? And I thought about all the good things that UBot Studio can do for people by putting their lives on autopilot. And I thought, you know what? I do want to come work with UBot Studio. And when you think about how short life really is, you'll understand why I was so happy to do it. Now, I've got a great software program that I get to work with every day, and I feel like we're really helping people improve their lives. I automated my way so far up the corporate chain that I actually broke it. And everyone who buys UBot Studio has that same opportunity. Everyone who uses it has that same opportunity. Everybody who understands automation can really improve their lives. So I hope you enjoy the software, and I hope you've enjoyed this message. So good luck, and thanks, Seth, and everyone else.
Don't wait to start automating your work life. Here's the 3 simple step process that you can use to give yourself more time almost immediately with UBot Studio. First, write down everything that you do more than once a week that rarely changes. Updating your social media, checking forums, sending messages and emails. These parts of your online life that are easy to do can all be automated quickly and painlessly. Arrange these in order of priority, starting with what just takes a few minutes to do. Automate them in that order, and you'll grow more efficient at automating as you get to the more complicated tasks. After that step, you've bought yourself some free time. Congratulations. But you aren't done yet. You haven't added any value. That's step 2. Now that you've begun automating the tasks that you were already doing, the next step is to use that time to automate the tasks that you never did because they were so dull or time-consuming. Everybody's got tasks like that. Uploading articles, creating backlinks, scraping your competitors' pages for keywords. The things that everyone knows they should do to improve their business, but they never do because it's just too time-consuming. Once you've automated those tasks, your business is mostly on autopilot. How simple was that? Step 3 is, well, just go out and do whatever you want with your newfound free time. Way to go. See, it's not about getting rich. Money is great, but free time will let you do whatever you want. It really is that easy. So here's what you'll be getting when you click the download button. 3 months of continued updates as well as support from our staff. We're here to guide you as you use UBot Studio. You get UBot Underground access, where you can find hundreds of solutions to bot building and automation. Of course, you will get UBot Studio, which thousands of people have used to build standalone solutions that liberate them from their work life. You'll get video training where I'll show you how to use each of the features of the program. Oh, and you can download bot templates that will guide you to build your own products easily. We're always updating the software and finding new ways to use it, so be on the lookout for free tools and marketing tricks that are on the way. I'm also offering you a 30-day guarantee. If you have any problems at all, just go to the support page and request a 100% refund, or give us a call and we'll take care of it. We won't give you a hard time about it or anything. Now here's the deal. There really is an easier way to live your life. I won't turn all the stoplights green for you or fill up your ClickBank account, but I will show you what you can get through automation. I will show you how you can get those effortless days. So I want you to listen to that voice in the back of your head that says you don't have to work so hard. Now look, I probably shouldn't do this, but I really want to help you take the next step, so there's one more cool thing that I'll give you. The first 100 of my friends to use the coupon EFFORTLESS in October will get a special price, only $189. Anytime we do something like this, these coupons go fast. It's over 25% off the regular price, so hurry. Now look, my affiliates will freak out if I give out any more than 100, so sorry, but that's all I can do. I'm inviting you to try automation today. Imagine your effortless day. You wake up and you just click a button and your website updates are done. You push another button and your payments are processed. You push one more and now payments are coming in. The rest of your day is free. Go parasailing in the Alps. Vacation on the French countryside. Spend a week on the beach. Or just relax in the park. Whatever you've always wanted to do. Don't wait. I'm giving you the secret that very few understand. Just click the button below. I know you can do it. Stop working and start living your life.